We can't add to Jesus. It's Jesus and Jesus alone. It can't be Jesus plus the other things in our life that we think will save us, whether it's our goodness of works, our ethnic identity, our privilege of culture, our geographic identity. No, Paul says it must be Jesus and Jesus alone in whom we are found. Those things don't get thrown away. They don't become loss and rubbish, as he says, so long as they're not the thing that we trust in. So the trade is this: can we trust that which we cannot keep? Or do we trust that which God will give us forever in eternity? Do we trust a promise that will not be held? Do we trust the one who has made it to us in Jesus? Paul says, as for me, I'm going with what God has promised in Jesus. I put my faith in the outcomes of that journey. Others are set themselves as enemies of that. They're facing a different way. Jesus has offered us a different way to be alive. To no longer live by the blame that we have known and have borne, but instead under the responsibility of what God has achieved and won in Jesus Christ on the cross, we are allowed to live free. No longer commanded by our stomachs, no longer commanded by the dirt, no longer defined by where we were born or who we were born to. No longer entrapped or snared by the sin and brokenness that clings so close. We forget what is behind us and instead press on towards the goal that is heavenward. That's where we're going. That's what's breaking into our midst. That's the fresh blowing of the Spirit that you have felt. It is the movement of God to bring heaven close as we pray. It is the taste of grace at a table. It is appetites and hearts that are fed, not just desire. And so come to this table hungry of heart, knowing that God will satisfy us on a level beyond the food that we crave.